What is up, everybody? My name's Myth. Welcome to my channel, and this is how I look like. From now on, I will be doing face cam videos. I kind of just haven't done them because I've never had a webcam. But yeah, hopefully my looks doesn't deter you from my channel, and continue enjoying the content that I put out. I guess a show around the room real quick. Let's see. So that's my bed, not clean at all. Back there I have, let's see if you can see it from here. You got, oh wait, can't really tell. Yeah, so you got the TV, got an Xbox, closet, my bed again. Kind of hard to see, but this is my setup. I got two monitors here, and keyboard and mouse. And then that's my iPhone down there. But, yeah, that's kind of about it. Okay, so today's video will be on Phantom Castle, and it'll be on how to get the most points without using any pearls. So, in the last update, Phantom Castle has been really easy. Pretty much they made it so that enemies don't do that much damage. And that kind of helps out a lot. But you have 7 days to get as high in Phantom Castle as you possibly can, as well as, you're trying to rank high. So I'm rank 10,000, but that's because I didn't really put in any effort yesterday. And you can get both floor rewards and let's see, and the ranking rewards. So normally my goal is to finish in either these two sections, which isn't really, I guess top 1000 isn't really that difficult even without any pearls. I'd say top 500 you kind of need a pearl, or like I'd say you could probably use under 10 pearls and get into top 500, and then top 100 is crazy. Like you got to use like 20 to 30 pearls to stay in top 100, and that's like bottom of top 100, barely making it in. Oof. But let's go over how to get the points. So the biggest thing, oh, what am I doing? Okay, so as you can see, I currently have 38,000 points, and when I go to challenge people, you can see the amount of points each player that I can potentially verse has. So I see that, okay, so like in this group of people, none of them seem to be really that much higher than me, and there's a lot of people that are actually below me in points. The first thing you want to do to get a lot of points is to make sure you're versing an enemy that has a lot of points, or a lot more points than you. So the way to like get around this is that you simply just close out the app, and then you open it back up, and it'll reset the people you're versing against. And you want to just verse someone who is ahead of you, not by a couple points, maybe they're ahead of you by a couple thousand, because the more they're ahead of you by, the bigger lead you end up getting, or the bigger amount of reward you end up getting. Let's see. So in this case, it reset, and I see someone is at 43,000 points. So that's like 5,000 ahead of me. Oh, there's a good amount that are 43,000 ahead. And the thing is, you want to try versing the person with the absolute highest amount of points. So let's see. 4, 2, 8. Okay, so this Naruto has the most points. So we're gonna verse him. Let me turn music on. And then Phantom Castle is really easy this time around. You just have to kind of like, I guess, match the, the attributes properly. And, oh my god. Okay. And I'm so glad they added the times 2 in here. Because what I used to do was, I used to click, every time I used to do a move, I'd go like this, and then I'd click on auto, wait for them to attack, and then I'd cancel it after, just to have it go faster. But as you can see, pretty easy to get through Phantom Castle. It also depends on your team. I like my team. I think it's pretty good. So as you can see right now, that was 3,600 points. And that's a small amount. That can definitely be higher. So the other thing I wanted to go over is your win streak. So as you can see, I have 16 wins and 0 defeats. And let's check out, for the sake of example, you see over here, so it has 524 wins and 0 defeats. It doesn't matter as much now. The last one was a lot harder, but actually I'm gonna go in and potentially lose one. This might be hard to lose. Okay, that me attempting to lose is gonna take some time. But let's say you know for a fact that in the next, like, you messed up. In the next turn, you will die, or you can see like the mission failed symbol hasn't come up yet, but you're at 0 health. The way to prevent that loss is by exiting out of the app before you actually lose. And what it'll do is it'll end your run, and it will still use up that stamina that you used, but it won't count it as a defeat. And that is extremely important for your win streak, because once you're on, like, I don't know what the win streak caps at as, but when, like, the last time around, towards the end when I was winning a lot, I'd be getting between 5 and 7,000 a win, and that's a good amount of gain. So and then, like, let's say I lost one, I'd start by getting maybe 1,000 or 2,000. I had to keep on working back up until I got back up to 7,000. So you don't want to lose on that win streak. And because of that, you want to make sure you do this. It's not like you're cheating or grinding out. Like, people who are in the top 100, people in the top 500, everyone, who knows this is using it. So there's no point in, like, hiding it from anyone. Everyone wants to do as best as they can, so I'm going to try to help them out. And then the other thing, so that's the win streaks. So pretty much win streak is extremely important. The difference in points from when you verse someone is extremely important. And that gets me to the other part of using pearls. Using pearls are perfectly fine in Phantom Castle, but don't use them yet. That's what people forget. So this goes back to my first point about saying, about using, about playing against higher point players with higher points. And the thing is, if you use your pearls now, there's a smaller gap between you and the person above you right now, just because it's only been 1 day. You want to wait towards the last 2 or 3 days and then put in pearls then, because you will be finding, it'll be a lot easier to find opponents with higher points, making each win more valuable at that point. And then let's see, the last thing is team setup. It does, from what I've seen, the amount of turns you take also has into effect the points you receive. So let's say I had this exact team all at level 150, and I could beat an opponent in 3 turns. I'd get more points than if I took 15 turns to win. So that's not like a proven fact, but it seems to be the general trend. And for those of you who don't know, I will definitely link the, if I can do it now. I was gonna link the Phantom Castle tier list that me and the other Naruto subreddit mods have created. So you guys have an idea of who's good to use, who's not good to use. But pretty much the general consensus on who to use is people who can limit break and people who have AoE in their jutsus. So either or. So I happen to just use this team because everyone has AoE besides Naruto, but Naruto's attack is really high, and then there's a lot of people using Sasuke, so it kind of counteracts the Sasuke meta. Not really, but it's something. It doesn't really matter as much anymore because like you can win almost every single game now just because of how easy they made it. Let's see. This is the team I used to use. This is also fine. I don't think you need a healer anymore. Actually, let's just go in and look up some, let's see, some like other potential teams that you could use. Okay, so the Zabuza is really good if you have him. So of everyone here, the people you'd want to use are Guy, Gara potentially, because you can get your secret now in Phantom Castle because of the chakra bottles and the fact that you take less damage, so it's a lot less risky to group people up together, meaning to try to get that 15 hit combo to generate a chakra. So you can easily generate like a chakra almost every single turn, and by that logic, you can get a Shikaku secret really fast, and it just does like 11,000 to every single person it hits. Neji is extremely good. Zabuza, Sakura, I'm not so sure. I think Sakura is really good, but I personally haven't used her yet. And then you got Kakashi, Sasuke, Naruto are very good as well. So that kind of the 6 stars that I have. Rock Lee is also very good. I don't think Tsunade is as good. And then here, let's see. I haven't tested out this Asuma that you get from the multi-summon, but I know he starts with extra chakra if you have any of his abilities. Tayuya is very good, right? She can steal jutsus. This Haku is pretty good, and Raid Lee. And then there's always Kabuto. But that's kind of like everyone that I own that I could potentially use, but I'm just sticking with my team. I don't plan on really, like as you saw, like even just autoing it, there was no really difficulty to it. I guess once you get a lot higher up and your versus teams have just all solid 150 limit breaks, then it's going to be a lot more difficult. But doesn't seem like it anytime soon. And I'm planning on getting at least 3 copies of that new Sakura. And I think that's about wraps it up. So I'll start making, I haven't made a video in some time now, and I usually, my videos are like really only on the emergency missions and summoning videos. But I'm gonna to start doing some analysis videos, and I'm gonna see if I can try to do some summoning videos with other people. Maybe it'll be a little bit more interesting. It'll be really fun now since I'm actually using webcam, so people can see my reactions to stuff. But thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you think of the webcam. If you like it, you wanna, shout out my hideous face, I'll give you guys an annotation. Right, that'll be pitch black. You can put it right in front of my webcam, so you'll never have to see me again. But thank you guys for watching. Really appreciate it. Leave a like, subscribe if you're new. get the latest content from my Naruto cave that is my bedroom. And until next time.